I told my daughter the truth about her father at her mother's funeral. I told my daughter the truth about her real father at her mother's funeral. And now she won't speak to me. It's been 3 weeks. Not a call, not a text. Just silence. And I don't blame her. But I can't take it back. I won't, because I think she deserved the truth. Or at least I told myself that's why I did it. The truth is uglier. Let me back up. My wife Anna passed away suddenly. A brain aneurysm. 1 second she was cooking dinner, humming some old Fleetwood Mac song. The next she collapsed with a plate still in her hand. Gone. Just like that. We were married for 22 years, raised a daughter together, Sophie. She's 19 now. Smart, beautiful, sarcastic as hell, my whole world. But she was never mine, not biologically. Yeah. Anna told me the truth when Sophie was still in diapers. Some college fling came back into her life for a weekend while we were on a break. She got pregnant, assumed it was mine, but the math stopped adding up. DNA test confirmed it. I'll never forget that night. I sat in our kitchen while she sobbed into a dish towel. She begged me not to leave, said she loved me, not him. That I was the only father Sophie would ever know, and I stayed. God help me, I stayed. I told myself it was love, and maybe it was. Maybe it was cowardice, maybe I didn't want to start over, but I raised Sophie like my own. I changed her diapers, walked her to school, screamed like an idiot at her soccer games. I taught her to drive. I was there for every heartbreak, every birthday, every bad decision. But always, always with this secret clawing at the back of my throat. When Sophie turned 16, I brought it up to Anna again. I told her I thought Sophie deserved to know that she was old enough. Anna looked at me like I had just stabbed her. She said no, said it would destroy her, that it was a betrayal of everything we built, that I would be the one to ruin Sophie's life, not the man who abandoned her before she was even born. So I shut up. Again until the funeral. Sophie stood at the podium reading a letter she'd written her mom. She talked about their bond, about their honesty, about how her mom always told the truth, no matter how hard it was. And something in me snapped. It was like a switch flipped, all the years of pretending, the pain, the lies. Watching her grieve a woman who had built our family on a secret and took it to the grave like it was noble. So when people were offering condolences afterward and Sophie pulled me aside to ask if there was anything I wanted to say, if there was anything she didn't know, I told her Anna had lied. I told her I wasn't her biological father. I told her real dad didn't want anything to do with her, and I stepped up because I loved her more than my pride. She didn't say a word, she just stared at me like I'd kicked her in the gut. Then she walked away, got in her car, drove off. She hasn't answered a single message since. My sister says I should have waited. My best friend says I should have never told her. And part of me, the weak gnawing part, agrees. Because the longer I sit in this quiet house surrounded by Anna's photos and Sophie's childhood drawings, the more I realize something I can't shake. I didn't do it for her. I did it for me. I did it because I was tired of being a shadow, of hiding behind a lie someone else made, son, of smiling through every "you look just like your dad" comment and choking on it. I wanted to be free of it, even if it meant tearing everything down. But now that everything is torn down, I'm not sure it was worth it. She was my daughter in every way that mattered. But now maybe to her I'm just the guy who ruined the one honest memory she had left of her mom. And I have no idea how to fix it. Maybe you think I'm an asshole, maybe I am. But every night I sit in this house, phone in hand, hoping for a text, a voicemail, anything. And it never comes. Just silence and the sound of a truth I can't unsay.